actually, your feet will be adducted. So a slightly wider block is good, unless you're quite small and narrow. Mushi, you're in the way. Now place the block between your feet. If I place the most of the width, the length of my foot against the block, like this, it ends up turning my feet out because my bunions stick out so much. So what I'm going to do instead is move my foot forward so that the bunion sticks out over the front edge, and just like the medial arch to the heel is against the block, just to see what gives you the best alignment in terms of turnout or lack of turnout. And then getting my first squat in, and then the block. I'm going to point my feet just because if I flex them, my feet will get in the way of each other. And I'm going to externally rotate here. So sometimes when your legs are in the air, you can just kind of flop them back and forth. But I want you to think of that deeper hip. So it's a real activity through the sides of your and back of your hip. Rotate as much as you can, and then come back so that the thighs are pointing straight overhead. Rotate. Keep your knees straight. Now, if you're finding this a lot of straining on your inner your thigh muscles, then get something higher under your hips. Use a yoga bolster or a couple of blankets. Okay, so come onto your hands and knees. You're full of beans today. Elbow on the block. Stay on the ground, and you're going to hinge at your hips, just like we did with the forearm stretches. So that will take you can bend your elbow and place your hand on the back of your shoulder, right, Gormal? I'm going to squeeze you. Gravity, push your trunk nice too deep to the floor. So pay attention to the position of your arm. Keep moving the hand or the thumb towards the outside, right? So if the hand is moving, watch that you don't collapse here. Push down a little bit, and then reach back away from the elbow, hips away from elbow. Breathing.